What's up, my beautiful people? You're welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time of stumbling on my videos, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Leave a comment and press on the notification bell so that each time I upload a video, you will be the next or the first to be notified. Yeah, so guys, today we shall be talking about the duties of a home care nurse. Yeah, who is a home care nurse? A home care nurse is someone who takes care of a patient at home, because there are some patients who have prolonged disease conditions that cannot stay in the hospital forever, and in such cases a nurse or a caregiver is needed to stay with the person at home to take care of the person and to follow up the person according to the doctor's prescription. So today we shall be talking about the role or the duties of a home care nurse or a caregiver. So as a caregiver, what are the things you do while staying with the patient or while on duty with the patient? So one of the things you need to do as a caregiver while on duty is taking of vital signs. Taking of vital signs and charting of the vital signs to know if the patient is improving or deteriorating, and you make your reports accordingly. Another aspect you need to do as a home care nurse or as a caregiver is medication administration. You have to administer medication for your patient, be it orally, intravenously, or intramuscularly. Whatever prescription the doctor gives, that is how you're supposed to administer to the patient. Also, another activity being done in the home care setting is bed bath. I want to talk about bed bath. What do you think it is, or what comes in your mind? Bed bath is a process whereby you have to give the patient a shower while on bed, because most of the cases we have in the home care setting are bedridden patients. Those are patients who cannot move on their own, dependent patient. In another word, they are dependent because they depend on others for their daily living. So they are dependent on the nurse or the caregiver. So you need to give them bed bath, you need to change their beddings, and you need to keep their surrounding clean. So another activity being done by the home care nurse or a caregiver is diaper change, perinatal care. When I talk of diaper change, because most of these patients who are dependent, they cannot go down to the washroom to wee wee on their own or to poop. So they are being they use diapers all the time, 24 on 24. So if a patient urinates on the diaper or poops on the diaper, just like we do the diaper care for babies, you need to change, you need to clean the perineal area. If the patient poops, you need to clean the perineal area with mild soap and water using a washcloth. There is something we call a washcloth. You need to use a washcloth to clean the patient and rinse and make sure the patient is free from smell, and you powder the perineal area, and then you put back a new diaper, and also you change the underparts. Actually, some patients are with indwelling catheters. If you have a patient who is with an indwelling catheter, you need to drain the urine bag once you know it's full. Each time you realize that the urine bag is full, you need to drain it. And next on our list is passive range of motion. We call it PROM, PROM, PROM. That is passive range of motion. What is passive range of motion? Passive range of motion is exercising the patient on the bed. For example, you do some stretching of the upper and lower extremities. You stretch the hands to make sure that they are not they are free from contractures. Being on bed and being unable to move around, you become so stiff. So once in a while, the nurse or a caregiver on duty, you need to stretch the extremities to make sure they become flexible. You stretch the limbs, you massage them, you give them mild massage to ease blood circulation. Being on the bed constantly, it's also a big problem. And also another aspect you need to do as a home care nurse is you need to make sure, especially if you have these dependent patients, those kind of patients who are bedridden, make sure you turn them from side to side. Like after every 2 hours, you change their positions. If they were facing the right, after 2 hours, you turn them to the left. After you put them in an upright position, you need to change them according to the various positions we have in nursing. And why do you have to change the positions from time to time? This is because you need to prevent bed sores or pressure areas. Patients like that who are bedridden, if you don't take proper care of them, they will develop bed sores. And if they develop bed sores, oh my God, that will be double work for you on duty. So you really need to be conscious to make sure that After every 2 hours, you turn the patient from side to side, because if not, if the patient develops pressure areas or bed sores, you who is on duty, you'll be blamed, because it shows that you were not doing your duty effectively. Because if you turn your patient from side to side often, there will be limited chances of a person having a pressure source or yeah, pressure source. So those are some of the activities carried out in home care setting. And here in the United Arab Emirates, home care settings, they vary. There are some people who do stay in duty, there are some people who do stay out duty. What do I mean by stay in duty? Stay in duty is nurses who nurses who live in with the patient. At times, they will assign you to be with a particular patient for 2 days, 3 days, 1 week. It depends on the management, how they assign their staffs. Some people stay in for 3 days and you have 3 days off later. Some people stay in for 1 week and you have 1 week off later. It all depends on the management team, on how they want their staffs to rotate. And stay out duty is for those who, you just come for duty in the morning, and then in the evening you go back to your home. If it's 12 hours duty, you come in and make it and put in your 12 hours, and then you go back home. If it's 8 hours duty, you come in and put in your 8 hours, and then you go back home. So actually, as a caregiver, being a caregiver, haven't been a caregiver for the past 4 years. I have handled so many different cases, and some of the cases I handled as a caregiver are patients with peg tube, patients with tracheostomy, patients with diabetes, patients with hypertension, patients with dementia that is loss of memory. They don't understand themselves. They don't know what's happening to them. They are alive, but it seems like they are dead. You know, they don't know what's happening in their environment. They are just there. They are breathing, but in another words, I can say they are lifeless, because they are just like vegetables. I think that's the best way I can use to describe that. So yes, those are some of the activities being carried out in a home care setting. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. If you've watched up to this moment, please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And to my returning subscribers, I say thank you and God bless you. Please stay tuned on this channel as I keep bringing you updates on health issues and other entertainment news. So I said, if it's the first time stumbling on this video, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Most importantly, do not forget to turn on the notification bell, so that each time I upload a video, you will be the first to get notified. Okay guys, this is your one and only Chubiness in the building, reporting from you straight from Allen City with my iPhone 12 Pro Max. Yay! Okay guys, thank you for stopping by. See you on my next upload. Bye.